Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. At the point when you thought the rap scene was quieting down after Kendrick Lamar and Drake Standoff Diddy recovers the public's consideration, yet this time he isn't the only one in the show his own child. Christian Combs has ignited debate by delivering a track that specifies his dad's new strikes, as well as focusing on 50 Cent. This intense move has carried back pressures and prompted another time of rap contention. Contention? What did 50 Cent say accordingly, and what was Meek Mill's interpretation of this new hamburger? Hamburger. Christian brushes hop solidly into the show with his latest record picked to the side. The melody not just welcomes light on his dad Shay Diddy's new lawful difficulties, yet additionally guides a test to 50 Cent, who has stood in opposition to the episodes on virtual entertainment. In a striking, melodious move, he depicts the walk strike on Diddy's properties with a sharp contort police rather than, like they think we selling breaks, however, we overhear selling tracks extravagant plaque. He doesn't stop there, he adds a fascinating turn about their properties. Thump them walls down like when those fetty young men ran in both our lodgings. Really awful. They realized we purchased the one nearby because that is the one they missed directing his concentration toward. 50 Cent Lord Holmes questions the rapper's effect and heritage in New York, in contrast with his father's point that the sum total of what they had was 50 cents, which set this city up for life. He then interfaces 50 pennies. Own versus against him beat on by numerous men. They are going to attempt to shut down these imams, and they're going to bite the dust. This melodious move features the continuous fight, as well as laying out Christian as a solid voice in shielding his dad's heritage against pundits, and you know 50 Cent doesn't withdraw from anything consistent with his promise of the rap. Big Shot immediately answered on Instagram with his mockery and insults. In one of his posts, 50 Cent jokingly communicated dread over Christian Combs' verses, subtitling a photograph of Ruler, Combs and Diddy. With the words, "I feel so undermined by what Christian is talking about on his record. I'm apprehensive about my life. Please, don't hurt me, folks." I never referenced or posted about Puffy's youngsters in light of the fact that Diddy guaranteed he killed Tupac. This refers to Diddy, who was as of late charged with the 1996 homicide of Tupac, a wrongdoing long thought to include. Diddy added a disputable win to his reaction in the event that you can express anything to Puffy after all that you accomplished for him. What might you share with him? "I'm still here. Brother, as you are still holding up, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm still here. Hold up, brother. Damn, you realize I used to pop all the champagne. All that I used to fill the tub that every one of them as debris did, I used to purchase 2 instances of champagne to top off the container. Andre R.A., all those fellows used to be in the room. Man, we had a fabulous time. You really want to come to New York? I swear we reimburse you. I've been looking out for that, compensate for quite a while. Brother, definitely I got him popping them bottles like that. We pop. It sound like the 4th of July in them sweets be popping this container's buddy, shooting dice. Generally that you ought to have a great time K9, however he never damn I couldn't. In fact, get a wrong manable soup up in prison man, that is terrible man, you understand what I'm talking about, and he realized I was in J, you know a Roman nude that is awful man. In another direct Instagram post, 50 Cent proceeded with his analysis, addressing Ruler Holmes' insight and causing a lawful show while under government examination. Composing now, how could you express something like this when you realize the federal authorities are exploring? Are you idiotic or stupid? His reaction scrutinized the rationale of Combs' verses as well as the continuous government examination, adding unexpected issues to their public fight. 50 Cent didn't halt there. He raised his discussion with the following post, including screen captures of media inclusion, about the issue in which he remarked on unimportant allegations of wrongdoing, asking, "I truly don't comprehend the reason why they need ladies on the off chance that she can't recollect how great it was." The following morning, how would you interface with these comments? 50 Cent actually utilized his foundation to not just locate the distract, but, in addition to projecting a more extensive net of charges and questions, keep the show in the public eye. When 50 Cent did all of this, a surprising occasion happened. Meek Mill chose to join the fight, sending a progression of tweets at 50 Cent, raising the show. Meek Mill communicated dissatisfaction with 50 Cent's way of behaving on X, previously known as Twitter, especially his choice to take part in a public question with Diddy's more youthful child. Ruler comes to meet and scrutinize 50 for what he saw as an unjustifiable assault on a young man, proposing that 50's activities were beneath him given his situation and involvement with the business he composed. In light of the fact that your government, the road folks and sovereigns realize that is the reason you are attempting to single out a young man, suggesting that 50's standing in his own old neighborhood had been harmed and that even his family relations were powerless, saying your own child. Disdain your guts. Docile shared a video of himself getting a charge out of time on an island with his child and his child's companions, contrasting his cheerful life with what he portrayed as a hopeless reality. During the 1950s, he kept on scrutinizing 50, saying you have 50. Internet beefing with children, obviously you've abandoned your loved ones. You're keeping down the way of life since you disdain control, folks. Quiet's remarks didn't end there. He blamed 50 for compromising the local area with his activities, guaranteeing that they could prompt genuine world savagery. I express out loud anything I desire since, in such a case that happens, a conflict will follow, yet you all got that wrap-up stuff excessively free. Someone will kick the bucket, and you'll call Farron or your government companions. Since you're presently not hot destroying you, all will be everything you can do. Resigned completed his surge of tweets by calling 50 intellectually wiped out and excusing his activities as those of a rich parasite, showing his total dissatisfaction with regards to 50's way to deal with struggle and its effect on the RAP people group. Meek Mill's strong position added a further layer of trouble and pressure to the unfurling dramatization between these high-profile figures in the rap business. 50 Cent didn't stay silent about it either. The rapper immediately took to Instagram to fight back against Plant's reactions, utilizing his typical mix of humor and sharp comments in a post that incorporated a photograph of himself nonchalantly smoking a stogie. 50 taunted the monetary outcome of Tame's most recent venture, featuring its marketing projections, to stress his point that you sold 6K duplicates of your last undertaking and you ought not be on holiday. 50 Cent said he added a wry commendation, showing Meek Mill's devotion to actually pursuing the fantasy or embracing the horrible "I regard you for remaining by your man." The contention drove the quarrel, making Resigned Factory answer with his own assertion that he shielded his connections with other rappers and their families, bringing up his job as a positive impact in their lives. Mild referenced his cooperation with the children of other renowned rappers, including Juss and Turnpike, as well as 50 Penny's own child. Ask 50 most established children, have I at any point said anything terrible regarding his father when he was around me a long time ago? Resigned expressed via online entertainment, he shared an individual reflection to feature his perspectives on family and regard in the rap business. I let him know my dad was dead, and he ought to holler at his I concocted something else. I thought the rap stuff was expected to be safeguarded, yet it got unusual. The contention broke out when 50 Cent answered once more, this time with a questionable and ridiculous charge about Easygoing's own life, which Docile has totally denied. The volatile between these two craftsmen uncovered at conflict of characters as well as various takes on unwaveringness, achievement, and the morals of the rap game. However, for what reason did this occur? In any case, clearly 50 Cent was telling the world his thought process of the diss track focused on him, and Mild Plant hated his reaction. Yet it's a lot further than that. Diddy's child delivered this tune because of 50 Cent consistent savaging and analysis of Diddy during his legitimate difficulties. He's been doing his very best to continue to savage Diddy, counting by posting a Donald Trump man-made intelligence video via web-based entertainment to poke fun at the circumstances. I told you to stop talking with R. Kelly. I said to snatch them in the pie. Don't capture them when they strike your house. I see I got a gracious call when they assaulted my home. As a matter of fact, could I at any point get a duplicate of the Tame Plant sex tape? As well as old meetings with 50 Cent talking about Diddy's fru and the way that he used to attempt to take him shopping have surfaced, adding to the general contention encompassing Diddy and his gatherings. I don't call, no, I don't call, and I don't call him gay. I said, let me read it. Good gracious, sorry. I can never again help you all soon. You will be generally gay and cheerful. You are presently left under the authority of Puffy. Daddy reports to the closest rainbow, then cheats in January. He makes statements he doesn't indeed understand, and even understanding what he's talking about resembles Fruity. You understand what I'm talking about. Like he offers something awesome, and he goes, no, we know, except for me and you, we ain't partying. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.